easier lineup to pull off.
Not to mention the power pick on the 1-1. Franco on light. They're playing with such signature heroes that TNC's new meta approach might fold to just sheer experience and comfort.
Welcome to Mobile Legends.
Best of 3. First seed versus a team that might get lost in the shuffle of that 5-way tie when we go into week 8. Let's see how TNC steps up to league number 1 Aurora.
Yeah. To be fair though, I do think that they sort of have a soft answer against the Franco of Light with the Phobius. You know, it's kind of hard to play Franco against Phobius because there's a lot of like disruption that could come out from 3-mar.
I'm liking the fact that the choice of the second emblem for the most 1-1 users now is to pull yourself together, just because they want to take advantage of the Inspire.
Faster Inspires.
Yeah.
Who invented? I believe it was Super Marco that did it first.
Probably a long time ago. And also, Light is playing differently. I don't know why he's not trying to contest Zyda, but I think he's just waiting for the proper timing. Maybe wait for the Fredrin. He will connect with the Fredrin eventually. Because it's weird to see the Franco just, you know, babysit the Fredrin.
Yeah. Like, it's just two heroes staring at a green camp.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a clear direction. What is the goal here for Light? Because it's not like TNC's going for Demon Kite.
I don't know too. Maybe they're afraid of like the combo of the KB and Gotcha. Also just the extra gold and XP that Chong gonna get with those vision. So rather just funnel up Demon Kite and Fredrin to amplify his presence in the early game.
Yeah, but however, if you look at the Yi Sun-Shin, is already one green camp ahead, able to get the Lizard up top, top lane I mean. So this means that Zyda is up 1 jungler creep over Demon Kite.
There's 6 heroes on XP. This is Project Next. Welcome.
And they're using the other side of it. Traction Pulse.
Oh my god, the combo for the dash strike coming out from UA. They don't have the damage to deal with Demon Cat, however, as the dash goes out. But Zyda takes out Light, and TNC finds the layering, the combo, Traction Pulse into the taunt, forces Demon Kite away, and they find kills against Aurora.
TNC takes the first turtle. It was an awkward approach. Demon Kite took the long way around, and apparently that's all TNC needed. 2 or 3 seconds without the Fredrin to win the fight.
A mini win condition for the Yi Sun-Shin is to get the first turtle and then steal some camps from the opposing side. Already able to get the Lizard up top, and then he gets the Crammer in the bottom lane. Almost took that bear in the mid lane. But that also means that Zyda will be up so much when it comes to the gold compared to Demon Kites.
Yeah,
and wow, Demon Kite was lowest gold at a certain point.
Yeah, dude, now
wow,
Zyda is level 6, almost hitting level 7.
Yeah.
So this is a very big disparity between the YSS and the Fredrin. But we did see this similar event between RORA and Twisted, so it's still up for debate. If TNC can actually manage to control this early game lead that they have.
They still need to capitalize. It has to turn into something. And currently, RORA is not actually hurting. They're just down to 100, 300 gold. And still, I think this is true. What's RORA's lowest gains? Oh my god, Chakna with a jump. What are they thinking? All right, just zoning.
Just zoning out.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah, but Demon Kite is currently still lowest gold.
Yeah. So it makes me wonder. You do get XP from jungle creeps, right? If you're the roamer. You get the bonus 40%, right?
Yeah.
Not only from the minions. So that's probably, and EXP by the way. So that's probably why Light chose to just clear with UA and the Fredrin. Maybe they had a rotation because he actually went level 4 before the turtle fight. So maybe that was like some mathematics, mathematics Aurora was doing.
Bloody hunt ASAP.
Yep.
Somebody geeked out.
Somebody geeked out and just looked for what is the safest way that we can get to level 4? Let's babysit the jungler.
Yeah.
And then get to the XP lane.
I mean, Omega's approach was double lane with a roamer. Light's approach is just put the jungler.
Yeah.
You know, you're gonna get level 4. Even up to this point, he has higher gold in XP against the God of Kacha.
Oh my god.
This is some nerd type stuff.
Yeah, but again,
Halad effect. The Halad effect.
There still has to be a conversion. Currently, it's still deadlock. TNC has a small lead. And in comes Edward, no one home for the final slash.
Oh, He's still going for Lancey, but frontline though, 3mar is gonna get deleted by the Bloody Hunt Feathered Airstrike combo. And Edward survives for a little bit longer, and Demon Kite is able to maximize the space that Agent Zero is able to give. They take second turtle.
Blink and you'll miss. Demon Kite eventually took that turtle. I mean, they have lost Edward, but that is at the expense of 3mar, which again, you know, this just proves to us how strong the Franco is on light. We predicted that this will be the pick for Aurora, and now it's paying dividends for the team, because even when you suffered with the first turtle, with just one Bloody Hunt on an imported hero, the Phobia suffers.
And I think this was the big picture, to get the Bloody Hunt ASAP. Light taking a quick visit up top, helping Doming Kite, and down in mid. Oh,
so much stuff coming out from TNC. The jump from 3mar was able to punish the Farsa, but they take the trade here. Yue gets the Gacha. Stomp from a Demon Kite. Ultimate is well committed, and damage is not enough to actually take out Lancey nor Zyda. Appraiser's Wrath apparently deals so much damage, but not enough yet to kill anybody on the side of TNC.
Good stuff coming up from 3mar. Did not get out of the line of sight of Light, so that there is no potential for a hook from Light, because there was even a time where Zyda is so vulnerable. Until Zyda was safe, 3mar did not stop. He actually knocked up Light at a certain point just to make sure that Zyda gets away, and is far away from the threats of Aurora.
looking at the bottom half of the map, both XP laners have left their lane, so it's at deadlock right now. Both turrets at about half health. Mount Shocker, the hook on the Chuck!
Oh my goodness, that angle from Light. He's able to use the AOG though, and the Franco goes down. Demon Kite, however, on the backside. Oh, he missed! The Appraiser's Wrath Zyda is still able to survive, but 3mar is not gonna sustain the damage coming out from the crossbow thangs from Doming Kite. They're still going for more to chase Yue. Not going to be able to land the stun, however, but top lane, Benecutie is fighting against the 1-1. Vengeance has been used. The chase, is it going to be there? Doming Kite falling pretty low. Final slash does not land from Edward, and Benecutie, he is outplaying these two members from Aurora, but here comes Light. Another reinforcement coming out from Aurora to help out the 1-1.
An Arlott versus CC at 7 minutes. That's a wet noodle fight. No one was going to die, and the fact that it took Light to push them out changed the flow of battle. Now at the turtle pit, Turtle's getting taken quick by TNC.
Demon Kite, he dashed in, but he still doesn't get the turtle, and now he falls. The punish from TNC's there. Revitalize coming out from Chopper to sustain the damage from Aurora. AOG to block the exit. Edward, he goes down.
TNC are taking wins left and right. They're up 1,000 gold. They take that top lane tier 1.
This was definitely Benecutie's doing. Up top!
Oh, 3mar with the flicker. Dark Wave hits Light. Yue got scared. He canceled the Feathered Airstrike, and now TNC is moving up to take some resources away from Aurora.
And that turtle fight from TNC with Zyda just making sure that he has the stun with the ultimate Mountain Shocker. It's a classic stun retreat combination that usually comes from the roamer, but this time Zyda knows that he has his own stun, targets Demon Kite at the right moment, and then eventually nets a kill after the turtle fight. Big wins for TNC.
RORA making the most of the space they got from the bottom lane. TNC owns 2 out of 3 lanes. You can even call the river theirs, but down bottom, finally Aurora make a dent on TNC's base. They take that tier 1, and of all the members of the Northern Lights, I think Doming Kite is the only one who can actually breathe.
The 1-1 is able to secure, safety for Aurora, like safe farm, because he does have a way to save himself. But the problem is, it's all funneled into one hero right now, and you look at TNT, there's so many stuff going on for them. Even the Phobias can actually deal damage against Aurora.
You know what's really scary about this 1-1 is that it has actually set up for success. If there is one hero that can really make sure that the Doming Kite will be able to fly high, is definitely Light. And he already picked up the Winter Crown. So no matter what happens, Flicker Bloody Hunt Winter Crown will ensure that the crossbow tank will be available. The only thing is, can they do it?
He's fine.
Doming Kite.
He's fine. Has needles and flowers afterwards. Dude, Chak's all his ultimates were not hitting, but it kind of feels like there's always a lot of science behind it.
It never punishes TNC. So in just a wee bit, Chak's gonna get the AOG.
I mean 30 seconds if they manage to slow this down, but Aurora, they want to fight. They bring the 1-1 here. It's gonna be a 5v5 team fight in the next few seconds. If somebody forces out skirmish. Demon Kite
Whoa.
jumps in. He goes for the taunt. It's Chak to revitalize, however. The taunt, it's amazing from the God of Kacha, and the damage coming out from Zyda takes out the Franco. Now they go for more. There's no appraisal shot from Demon Kite. And look at 3 more making quick work on the backside. He punishes the dashes, but Zyda oversteps. He gets taken out by the one, but Chaknu lands the AOG, takes out Demon Kite. There's no crossbow stance on Demon Kite, however, then he punches the orange buff to get some HP back.
He's fine. He wants to find him. Goes for the 2v1, keeps 3 more, and Chakno at bay. The Mamba hunting down the demon.
How can you make a hero as trivial as the Gatot Kacha look so flashy?
And you know what sucks is we barely saw it, but it happened. We saw the tail end of the sequence.
Exactly. You can just imagine. And he went for Winter Crown, so even when there is going to be the ultimate from Domikite, he will be able to dodge that.
Can actually sustain and stand in front of the 1-1 now. That's the real problem for Aurora. We saw earlier Zyda got brought down. I was about to say that, okay, they don't have any jungler, but so does Aurora because of Chaknu.
Yeah. Among all of the CC goals that we've seen, I think Benikiti has been probably the most successful one. And in that team fight as well, he probably have won the fight for the team because he was able to let the curtain call on 2 important heroes. Yue and Edward cannot escape death. Both of them tied together.
Yeah.
The 2 most important heroes for TNC to lock down in that team fight.
It's a mountain shocker by Zyda, spotting all members of Aurora, escorting this Lord from down bottom. TNC are in control.
Yeah.
Now looking at the map, it's all TNC. They still have the Lord bot side. Energy, only defense is still up for Aurora, so they're still going to be able to prolong this push coming out from TNC. But that's like a big problem for them because honestly, yeah, sure, you can still scale up with the 1-1, but there's answers from TNC. There's the Winter Crowns. They have more damage dealers with the Kimi, the CC, even the Phobius, in fact, alongside the YSS. So I don't know if they're going to be happy with this. Trash and Pulse coming out from Lancy just to zone out other members of Aurora. Fortunately for them, they're able to clear out the minion wave.
And now for TNC, what I do know is that they don't have as much scaling as compared to Aurora. That would have been an easy way to say it if you're looking at the Goldaner, but then you also have to consider this is a Yi Shin. And if you're Yi Shin, if you have had a great start, which in this case, he had a tremendous start at 9K right now, this means that you will be able to scale. And with Lancy also, 7.39,000. We have not talked about Lancy. Lancy has always been part of the most criticisms that people would say against TNC, but now he is playing so well. 3-0-6 on this Kimi.
Look at the Infinix hand cam. This is Chaknu, the Mamba, playing his Gatot Kacha. Using the Infinix GT30. Experience victory for every Madlang gamer. Y'all can make like a predator on the Gatot as well. Hunt down those Fredrins running away.
Yeah, definitely outplay the rest with those AOGs. And even with the Winter Crowns. Now we talk about Winter Crown on Chaknu.
Yeah.
There's 2 more. The TNC could come up with. There's already another one on, I believe that was Benikiti.
That's right.
And 3 more is building another set of Winter Crown.
You see that glove?
Yeah.
You see that glove, you know what's coming.
The glove in the ring.
Yeah. Expert gloves.
It's a player growth.
The hero's ring. You know what's gonna happen. It's gonna turn into a crown later on.
Yeah.
Yep. It's,
Yep. That's a crown.
It's definitely a crown.
1-2. So we're just waiting for 3 more to get his. And then suddenly, Aurora's single insurance policy going into the late game just got neutralized.
Yeah. That's why Chalk, look at the movements coming out from Gatot. He's super confident in terms of moving forward. Mountain Chalker used here by Zyda. They thought they could have actually brute forced that fight. 10k HP. Oh, the flicker! Sorry, Benikiti got sniped off. And Dominic is able to use the Inspire, takes out 3 more. And the 1-1 is able to deal damage against TNC. But Zyda doing his best to deal Lanty as well. Look at the damage coming out from Nakimi. Double kill for the YSS. That was such a crazy fight. It happened in a flash.
Oh, and there's just 2 members left. Lancy and Zyda for TNC, and Yue and Domikite for Aurora. TNC, despite their winning ways in the first 10 minutes of this game, they gotta respect these 2. Zyda gets caught. He's alive. He's fine.
Almost got outplayed by the far side. Trash and Pulse misses from Lancy, but Yue He wants to go for the
Oh my
YSS.
God.
He's very, very low. Dominkite goes for the pursuit. He is going to be blocked by the Kimmy though, but the angles, it's not there. He's not hitting his target. Okay, now he does. So Dominkite has to go away.
Wow.
Never thought I'd say in my career, the 1-1 is getting kited.
Dominkite, savior of Aurora in that fight. But at the same time, he took out 2 turrets in the mid lane. And Yue just manhandled 2 members of TNC.
Yeah.
Enough for Zaida to just get back down. And even when Zaida already were winning, Zaida and Lancy were already winning, they had to back down another round. Round 2.
Now they're forcing the Lord here. They see Demon Kite, they're turning 4k HP, but they drop the Lord. Okay, Zaida gets it, and Demon Kite still surviving in front lines though. He's able to dash away. Chapnu gets taken out by the 1-1, but Manicutie on the left side, he goes for the flank against Aurora, and now the Kimmy! He punishes Winter Crown from the members of TNT. Triple kill for Lancy, but Dominkite is godlike. He takes out the Phobius, but TNC is unstoppable in terms of the aggression.
2 for 3. TNC solutions to Aurora's threats are just too damn potent.
Zaida, he does have the boat here. Mountain Chotter available. Crash and Pulse pulls Yue, and he goes for the stun! Zaida sees the angle, sees the opportunity, and he seeks the victory. Dominkite, can he defend? Winter Crown once again! But they take out Manicutie. Can they deal with the 1-1? Yes, they do! And Lancy, he wants to end the game, but Edward is here to stop the push coming out from Lancy. Deals with the cannon, and right now Lancy still going for the victory push, but I don't think you can. There's 3 members on the side of Aurora alive here. Demon Kite deals with the Lord. Edward finds the final slash onto the Kimmy. Flicker out from Lancy, but flicker in from Edward, and he's gonna find the Kimmy kill.
Wait, inside the base, Light though, committed the flicker and the bite. There's still minions.
Streamers coming to TNC. They want to end this. They see Edward. They zone out the YSS with a Federal Strike, but Chapnu, he wants to go for the punch, but he gets punched back by Aurora. 3 more has to flicker out. TNC, they've overstayed their welcome. Edward finds the catch here against the Phobius. They're not done yet. They take out 3 more.
And now Aurora's gonna clean house. TNC gets punished real bad. 3 members missing.
They smelled the blood, the TNC. They felt like they could have ended it. Little disconnection out there from Lancy and Zaida. Zaida wanted to heal back from the creeps.
10 seconds.
Lancy was outplayed by Edward, and now 5 people from RORA.
Crash and Pulse.
Lancy doing his darndest. This wave is gonna crash in. This turret is down. RORA claiming back a little bit of the map. TNC knows they're still fine.
We go to a reset, but TNC, they did overstay their push. Got punished by Edward, and the perfect Kimmy game now has a blemish on his record. 7-1 and 10. Still very potent coming out from TNC, but that base push was greedy as hell.
Greedy. Very greedy. TNC did not go together. They go one after the other. Yue and Dominkite tried to defend it. Dominkite was able to defend it with that ultimate. The Winter Crowns weren't enough. Manicutie didn't have his. That's why he was taken out. And the minion wave easily dealt with by RORA. And now TNC, it's going to be very tricky. They do have the advantage though. We're not saying that they are down. But Aurora, they know how to punish. TNC, they just have to be more organized when it comes to this push.
There's a good chunk of battle spells still off of cooldowns for TNC. That'll give Aurora a good 10-second window for them to be able to take advantage. Demon Kite dashing in. And trying to do it. Final slash!
Edward into the knockoff! TNC! They lose Lancy here. 3 more is trying to fight for the front line. They get the control, but they don't have the damage. Zaida is late to the team fight, but they find a jungler on the side of Aurora. Dominkite and Yue, they have to save it for Aurora. Manicutie, he is going to be chased down here by Dominkite. Zaida joins the fight, but here comes the crossbow of Thangs into the hook from Light. Aurora, they find Zaida, Winter Crown from the YSS, but they got wiped off the map. TNC loses 5.
That Lord was wearing an Aurora jersey. He was part of the sequence. They shot